Hi, my name's Daisy and I am 23 weeks pregnant today. Hi. Um, God, I keep saying I sent this as a practice. Well, I sent a practice to my friend and she said, you need to stop saying as much. So please bear with me. I am probably going to say quite a lot. Baby brain, not great. So I'm 23 weeks pregnant today. I've decided to do this YouTube blog just to kind of, do you know, I feel like there's so much emphasis on people saying now, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be so honest and whatever. I'm sorry, and I'm really sorry, but I am going to swear in this. Like, maybe you are being honest, but like, you're not being really honest, are you? Like, there's been so much stuff happening to me that I had no idea was going to happen. There we go. So I thought it would be really cool to just kind of start like a bit of real talk here. There we go again. That's going to take some practice, isn't it? So yeah, and I also thought it would be a really cool way to document my journey because I don't know about you, but after like the first 18 weeks of the apps and like filling in, yes, I'm feeling tired today, obviously. Yes, I'm feeling bloated today. I mean, that's a given. Yes, I'm feeling irritable today. I mean, really? Do you really want to go there? I've kind of lost interest in it, and so I feel like I'm not doing anything to document anything. My mother-in-law really kindly bought me a notepad to kind of write down how I'm feeling and everything, and I just haven't done any of it. I feel like a bad mother, and I'm gonna forget like what I've been going through and probably think it's a good idea to have another one. So I feel like this might be the best form of contraception, and this is water. So yeah, I'm 30 years old. I'm currently a florist, sort of. I mean, I started my own business and then I got pregnant, which was brilliant. Really good for business growth, that move. So yeah, I'm kind of in between doing bits at the moment. That's my Christmas tree. Well, one of them. I have to have more than one Christmas tree. Anyway, I digress. So far I've been really, really lucky with I say I've been lucky. I'm so blessed. I am blessed. I have been very fortunate not to get morning sickness, and I've been feeling generally kind of okay, apart from being like super overwhelmed. Super overwhelmed. Tiredness is like a big thing for me, I guess. But I don't work full time, so anybody that is out there doing that, seriously, well done. Because I don't know how you're doing it. I commuted up to London the other day. I was going to say it's for a meeting, but it wasn't for a meeting. It was to meet one of my friends for lunch. And yeah, I'm sorry. I hate myself too. And I just like the train. Oh my God, people just don't care. Like they're like banging into you. I'm like, this is like, yeah, I'm so down with this. It's gonna be fine. It's not fine. So, fucking bravo if you're getting up and getting on the train every morning. I just about managed a day of making wreaths yesterday, being stood on my feet all day, and then couldn't feel my feet for the rest of the evening. So that was a fun development. Another thing, which I keep looking at over here, is like what I need to talk about, because, well, not need to talk about, but what I want to talk about. So I can't string a sentence together at the moment. Is that a thing? Baby brain is like really well and truly mental. I walk into rooms and I'm like, why am I here? And not even in like a cool philosophical way. I'm like literally, why did I come to this room? I stood in the supermarket the other day and wanted to make this kale salad, and I haven't been eating that healthily. This was just literally a one-off. And I make this kale salad a lot, and I mean a lot, and there's like 3 ingredients in it. And I stood there in the shop and was like, what the fuck goes in it? I think I stood there for about 10 minutes before I then had to Google it. Just for future reference, it's kale, pomegranate, avocado. That's it. And it took me 10 minutes to remember that. It's slightly concerning. So yeah, I've got a list of like things that I've wanted to talk about. So if I keep looking down there, there's not some sort of little mini person telling me what to do down there or anything. It's just me being a baby brain freak. So I guess like where I've got to from here. So I've had a really, really good pregnancy. And Ed and I, my husband, have decided to do hypnobirthing. So we went and did a hypnobirthing course type thing, which was in, it's called the London Hypnobirthing Centre, but actually I think they're changing their name to the Yes Mum. This is the lady's book, Your Baby, Your Birth. It is my baby and it is my birth. So yep, Holly de Cruz, you're onto a winner there. We loved it. It was absolutely amazing. It makes so much sense. And if you haven't done it, I've just realised I've walked away from my notes, which is brilliant. If you haven't done it and you haven't looked into it, please, 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 I urge you to. I think there's loads of places that do it online now if you haven't got time to sort of go onto a course or anything. It makes so much sense. I mean, I was I wasn't sceptical because I think like a few of my friends have done it and the stuff that I'd read about it was amazing. But yeah, I mean, like hypnobirthing. I mean, when I turned around to Ed and said that I wanted to do hypnobirthing, he was like, okay, of course, darling. But he loved it too. And do you know what? The one thing that is brilliant about it is it actually really involves the father or a birth partner or whoever you want to be with you. It really sort of makes them connect with the pregnancy and everything that's going on, which is something that I have found like really, really nice actually. Look at my nails. Wow. Nice. My mum will be absolutely mortified. So yeah, I mean, I think one thing, you know, that's not, you have to practice all the scripts and everything, which, you know, we're not actually that bad at. We're not as bad as I thought we were going to be at it, because I really thought we were going to laugh through the whole thing. Like there's this one exercise where Ed has to like read this script to me, and then he like it's like, now I'm going to hold your hand up, and he holds your hand up, so you have to put your whole weight, and then he just drops it onto your lap. I mean, it does make you laugh, I'm not going to lie. But apparently that's good as well. So if I can laugh this baby out, I'm going to be laughing. But yeah, it does involve Ed as well, which is really, really nice. I mean, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about is like things that people don't tell you. People say, one of the things that I hate people saying to me is, oh God, your life's going to change so much. No shit, Sherlock. I'm going to have a miniature person floating, not floating around the house, hopefully, but like, I'm going to have a new human being. Of course my life is going to be fucking different. I don't need you to point that out to me. Thank you. I'm aware that my life is apparently over. Whatever. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. But I think I'd rather figure it out my own. Just leave me in my blissfully unaware state of just thinking that this is going to be the best thing that I've ever done. Ugh. And that just like that, I've totally lost my train of thought because I got so annoyed about it. Where was I? Yeah, things that people don't tell you. Like, one thing, it does, like, you will begin to hate your husband a little bit. And I love him. I love Ed so much, but fuck me. The resentment is real, ladies. The other week, I mean, like, let's be honest. He's not carrying this thing, right? He can feel it until his face turns blue, but he's not carrying it. His life hasn't really changed yet. I haven't demanded that he go sober with me for the 10 months, which I am actually tempted to swerve onto now. But I haven't so far. And yeah, so like the other week, I was dropping off in our local town, and he was going out for drinks with his friends, and I was like, oh, that's lovely. I never want to go out. But this night, I dropped him off wearing my pajamas, a pair of flip-flops, and a dressing gown, with my hair like this. And as I was driving away from Bishop's Cave, I burst into tears because I was just like, what am I doing? How has my life changed so much and his hasn't changed at all? He's still going out with the boys and still doing God knows what. And like, he hasn't had to have that consideration of, oh, I can't really eat a tuna sandwich today because I had one yesterday. Like, what the fuck? I have to sit down and have an actual think about what the bloody hell I'm going to eat for my lunch. I have to think about everything. And he gets to think about nothing. And he does such a good job at it as well. Like, oh, yes, darling, I'm going to go out. Oh, I'm going to come in at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But, like, no. So, yeah. Pregnancy turns you into a crazy bitch. Wow, I spoke really fast then. Pregnancy turns you into a crazy bitch. But you're not really a crazy bitch. You're just like, our life has changed. And theirs doesn't. And that is actually, I find that really hard to get on board with. That's really been something I've really struggled with, especially in the past couple of weeks. I think at the beginning it was like, oh yeah, I can't do this and I can't do that. And my mum's calling me and asking me if my basket's too heavy in the shops and, you know, all of that. But these last couple of weeks, I've just really been like, I hate you a little bit. And I get now why people say, you know, sometimes I hate my husband. I'd love, if you're watching this, I love you, but sometimes I hate you a little bit. But I do think you know that because I have told you that on several occasions. Other things that people don't tell you, I got up for a wee the other morning early, and that's something really fun that I've been doing loads of. I got up, got back in bed, and was lying there, whatever, just willy-nilly on my pregnancy pillow, which, by the way, is the best thing in the world. Ed wants one for Christmas. Don't quite know what to do with that. Will he ever touch me again? I don't know. I was lying there, and I was like, oh, God, something's just crawled on my arm. Oh, God, is it a fly or something? Went like that. My hand is wet. Why is my arm wet? Did I wash my arm? Did I wash my hand? Then I looked down. My boob was leaking. Actual fluid. Sorry, this is a major overshare. If you're any of my guy friends that I know that have decided to watch this thinking it's going to be funny, it's not. I'd tune out now. My boob was leaking. I'm like 23 weeks pregnant. I did not know that was a thing. Like, I thought that it took a couple of days for your milk and stuff to come in. I didn't think that happened straight away. Obviously, I saw it, burst into tears for like 2 hours, which then prompted Ed to sit in the bed going, I don't know what to do. I mean, there's nothing he could do. So I just made him drink it. I didn't really. That would be kind of gross, but kind of awesome at the same time. I had no idea that that could start happening this early. Thank God, and maybe this is like fate or something, but a couple of friends have actually given me some breast pads. I mean, I haven't got them in right now because they seem to have stopped for the minute. But, when your boobs start doing something that they have never done before, it is really, really freaky. I don't like it. Another fun aspect of bedtime now as well, lying on your side, obviously, because, you know, that's what you have to do. And I wake up and the top of my hip is numb, like down here, totally numb. And then, if for added measure, I get some fun, like, shooting pains that go straight down my groin. So much fun. Really, really enjoy that. I actually got stuck. I stood up from yet another wee the other day. And actually it happened again, and I got stuck standing over the toilet, which was a low point, I'm not going to lie. I've been to the chiropractor since then, and actually it has worked wonders. And if you do suffer from any of this, please, I urge you to go to the chiropractor as soon as, because my friend had this pelvic girdle pain, something like that, really badly, and so she was sort of like, go to the chiropractor as soon as, which I did, and I'm really pleased I did now because it seems to have eased off a little bit. But yeah, that was not, well, it's not been fun. And then lastly, my last piece of advice that has also come from my friend that she told me today, she said, I basically shared with her that this morning, and I've known this is going to happen for a while, my husband and I had a way off. Bad idea, ladies. Very, very bad idea. I was heavier than him. At first of all, we thought we were the same, which was like, oh, this is amazing, darling. Oh, we weigh the same. Oh, let's do some circus tricks. And then I stepped on it again and was heavier by like half a pound. It's all the baby. The baby weighs a stone, apparently. That doesn't feel good. Weighing more than your husband. I mean, unless you've always been like that, when I'm sure maybe you are very used to it. I don't like weighing more than him. And he seems to be losing weight at the minute at a rate of knots, just like, oh, maybe it's just me going up there. I can't walk into the shops without buying a bar of chocolate. Last night I ate 3 Oreo cookie sandwiches, ice cream things, one after the other. Okay, I told myself they were miniature, I'm not sure if they were. Yeah. So the eating is real, and I fear it's only going to get worse. I mean, I have 16 weeks to go, and like, yeah, I think I'm going to be a lot heavier than Ed. Let's just put it like that. So yeah, I mean, that is my first rant out of the way, and, you know, it would be lovely to hear from any of you that are going through the same stuff, or, you know, I just hope you like it, and I hope you have learned something, whether you're pregnant or not. I'm going to be here week on week to just tell you the truth of what this actually is like, because, yeah, there's a reason why pregnant women glow. It's not glow. It's not even sweat. It's just like sheer, I don't even know what it is. Exasperation. I am really liking it though. I'm loving it. I'm really, really loving pregnancy. I really am. So yeah, if you want to see any more, I'm gonna keep on posting stuff. I think I might do a bit about the nursery and everything next week, because we are, well, I say we, no. I want to be ready before Christmas. Our due date is at the end of March, beginning of April, so I plan on sitting on my fat ass all next year until she comes. So I want to be ready before Christmas. I've hit the Black Friday sales with a vengeance. And yeah, I'm basically like busy buying all this shit I don't need. So that's good. But anyway, I thought like I'd share some bits that I've chosen, because it's a minefield out there, people. And I don't know if I've done the right thing. And can I just say, by no means in this whole thing am I saying that I know best, because I don't know anything. I literally stared and asked my friend the other day and was like, what is the difference between a muslin square and a muslin swaddle? I mean, I know that you have to swaddle a baby, but like, why don't you just buy loads of swaddles? Like, why bother having the smaller ones? Apparently you need them for feeding. So that's great. But yeah, so it'll be lovely to see you again. And if not, and you're one of my friends who tuned in thinking this was going to be a funny sort of travel blog like I maybe have done before. Wasn't really a blog, it was just Instagram stories. But like, if you thought that, I'm really, really sorry. And I'm really, really sorry that you know about my leaking boobs now. But that is just apparently a part of the beautiful nature of having a baby. That's what my mum said. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. Love it. I'm so happy that I've like survived this without anything happening, so that's great. Anyway, I've got to go now, because otherwise I'm literally going to do nothing tonight. And I'm meant to have put my husband's beers on ice, because he's super considerate. Anyway, love you all lots. Bye!